President Trump could issue a 25% tariff on imports from Canada and Mexico as early as tomorrow. That would force U.S. companies buying the imports to pay a percentage extra to the U.S. Treasury. Canada and Mexico are some of the U.S.'s biggest trade partners, so the tariffs could affect prices on all sorts of goods. CBS News Detroit's Walter Murphy is talking to experts about what this could mean for Michiganders.
As far as I'm still tracking, and that was last night talking to the president directly, February 1st is still on the books.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt talking about the 25% tariff on goods imported from Canada and Mexico that President Trump is expected to implement over the weekend.
I think the question, though, is what the implementation date for these tariffs will be.
Clark Packard with the Cato Institute says that no matter when they're implemented, prices for the American consumer will go up.
You know, it probably takes a couple weeks for the prices to start adjusting, but ultimately, you know, consumers will bear the brunt of this.
Packard says the initial estimates are that the cost of living for the average American could increase by $1,200 a year. But the tariffs on Canada and Mexico will have a larger impact on American car brands, as Ford, GM, and Stellantis have plants in the two neighboring countries.
For example, an auto part can cross the border 8 times before it's rolled out into a finally assembled car.
Packard says that one option is to only tax the final good, but there's no precedent for things like that happening. And he says that Americans should prepare for prices on everything to go up.
Americans were so angry about price increases and inflation. And I just don't think that this does much to alleviate those concerns.
Canada and Mexico have both said that if those tariffs are implemented, they will retaliate with tariffs of their own on U.S. goods, but they have not been specific about what those could be. Reporting at the Ambassador Bridge tonight, I'm Walter Murphy, CBS News, Detroit.